Hi everyone. Good evening to all of you. Thanks for joining Innovation Tech Community. So, Today we are discussing about the one of the cognitive service in Azure. Let's move on. Okay. So, before moving to cognitive services, I would like to introduce myself. Yeah, I'm Pratap Reddy Chenchappagari, and I'm working as associate consultant at AVDN and Atos company. I completed 6 certifications in Microsoft. And so, if you have any doubts regarding the latest technology or any about Azure, please ping me on LinkedIn. This is my updated LinkedIn account. One second. So let's move on to Azure portal. Okay. So today we are discussing about the cognitive services. In that we are already discussing about the two Azure services like Vision we have to complete it and also Face API and speech also completed. Today we are discussing about the translate and like that we have to discuss about it. So Vision already completed. In that Vision we have completed the Face Vision we have completed. And on the previous video, we are completed about the speech. In the speech, we are discussing about the speech to text and the speech recognition and text to speech we have completed. And today, we are discussing about the language. In the language, so in our world, more than 3,000 plus language regional languages are there, national languages are there. So today we are discussing about these languages. Okay. In that text analytics, translate text and Bing spell check and content moderator, these all are we are discussing about today's session. Okay, let's move on. So these are the cognitive service APIs. For example, there are languages, speech, and machine learning, knowledge, and vision, and such. These all are the cognitive service APIs. So that is the application program interface. And let's move on to Azure. So before we're moving to Azure, so we all know about the domain of Azure, that is www.portal.azure.com. Sorry, azure.com. So you need to log in through your credentials. So whether it is a free trial account or it may be a pay as you go. So in my credit limit, it will be 9,117 rupees remaining it. So I'm exhausted about 6,000 plus amount I have to exhaust it. So today let's move on to cognitive services. You just search it in the search it bar like cognitive services. Cognitive service. So you can whether you have to observe the cognitive services here. Just open that one. So we have already completed the speech and vision also completed. So today we are discussing about language. In the language, there are the four types of scenarios are there. In that language service and translator and language understanding and question and answer maker. Okay. So in that we are moving to language service. Okay. So we need to move for the language service. So you need to create one language service. Okay. So I'm already created one language service. So you don't have any account and you need to create one account. Okay. I will tell you how to create the language service. So here we see the bottom of the page we have so continue to create your resource. You just click on that one and then give your subscription and resource group as you have an the different types of resource group. You can give one resource group or also you don't have any resource group. Please create one resource group. Your resource group may be create defaultly. Create randomly here only. Sorry for that. How can I say that? You can create quickly in this. We just click on the create new. Uh, And then region you have to select as per your, so you know already that in 140 countries 60 regions are there. In that you have to select according to your standards. And then you just 2 second guys. You have to give your name as per your standards. Like you can give me like a language. This is the language service, right? So you can give me accordingly. And pricing tier will be, you have to select the pricing tier, whether it is standard means it's 1K calls per minute, or F0 is there. F means you have only the limited version of the calls per minute is there. And then you have to by clicking this box, I clarify that I have reviewed and acknowledged the terms in the responsible AI notice. So you need to click this box, and then you can move to networks and you make it as a default one, and then move to identity. These all are things are maybe default one, and then move to tags, and then review plus create. So why? Because I'm not given all the stuffs in the basics. That's why the validation is failed. So actually I created the one resource group. So let's move on to that one. So once we have to create validation is passed, then move to the resource group. Okay, once the deployment is completed, you need to go for the resource. Okay, I'm already created the cognitive services in the language service. I just move to this cognitive service as a language service. So I can given the name as a langwo 12, and it is a an text analytics kind, and it given the resource like a ESTS, and the custom domain is a language one, and the pricing tier I will given as a F0. So it will be limited version as compared to yes, status will be succeeded. Okay, let's move on this one. Mm. So in that, where see that there is a discovery is there, develop is there, and deployment. There are the three phases are there. So and then language studio is there. So we need to when we, I mean, whether running our services in the cloud or our own services, see what language service can do in the variety of So you want to as per your standards. So whether it is which language will be serving to your own service, so that can be discovered accordingly. And develop, you have to develop the language studio as per your standards, and deployment into some other scenarios. So you need to give as per the language services you need. Okay, and then I just moved to the get started with language studio. I not done it so far. So let's see what happened. uh, so try out post call transcription. Post call transcription we have to try right now. Okay, so in that try with samples is there. So in the call center transcription and analytics with Azure speech and language. uh, so common uses transcribe call recordings for storage. So it will be transcribe the call recordings for the storage, and analyze calls to find the most desired topics. So we have to analyze, for example, uh, there is a call between you and me with the loan purpose. The loan purpose will be the desired topic. Okay, so the remaining all the stuff is enough. So that can be find out by this one. Okay, and get customer insights through the summarization and the sentiment analysis. So it will be insights through the summarization. It will be summarized through some topics, and then it will be sentimentally analyzed. Okay, so we have some basic samples are there. That is dual channel audio is there. Dual channel, refilling pharmacy prescription. Okay, let's see. So we have that language will be in audio format that will be converted into text analysis. Okay, so this is the language. Yeah, this will be, I'm audible. So transcribe. So call summary is there. So call summary is the customer about the refill the prescribed medicines, and the original call transcript will be like that. So everything will be in my text analysis. It will be created. Signing for insurance. So these all are the audio clips that will be the language means. So we have the different type of languages that will be converted as per your standard. So you have you are so we are familiar with your regional languages, like so I am Telugu guy, so my friends are Tamilians. So they are familiar with their mother tongue. So that mother tongue will be converted to I mean, universal languages like English. So we have to convert that language into our universal language like English. So I'm talking in Telugu. That will be transferred. I mean, converted into English. So that can be happening through this language studio only. Okay, let's see. And so these all are the basic samples, that is refilling pharmacy prescription and signing up for insurance and apply for loan and refilling pharmacy inscription. These all are the samples that can be enabled through the, I mean, language studio, that will be converted from the audio studio, I mean, audios to text, and audios to I mean, a different type of samples we have to convert it. And then we need to move for one more cognitive service in the same one. Let's see, overview. And then we have completed the language services and we have to translate. So how can we translate? So we have in the Google Translator is how it will be work. So we have to analyze. Okay, let's see. So we need to use the translator. We need to create one service. Hmm. So the wherever whatever the resource you have, so we need to create the, you need to enable the subscription first of all. Whether it is a free trial or API as you go. Okay. So we need one resource group. We need to select one resource group and give you have to select the region, and 60 regions you have to select one region, and the name will be given as per your standard. So whatever the name you have, that will be unique one. You cannot match with another name. Okay. So and pricing tier will be give accordingly, and then move for the network as per defaultly, make it as default, and identity will be default, tags will be default. On review plus create also, you have to make all essentials. You have to give all the essentials, and then move for the review and create. So once validation is completed, you need to create the translator. Okay. So I'm already created the translator. So I would like to move for that one only. Just to view that one. So I'm already created that this one. So I would like to trans one or okay. And so here we saw. Let's see. So here from and to address is, that is the source and destination is there. So we have to auto detect. It will be detect the auto detect. So that will be converted from the we have lots of let's see, there are different types of languages that we have to convert from them. So yeah, I just asked to chat GPT. So let's see. I would like to chat GPT. 1 second. Chat GPT. So I would like to try chat GPT. Yeah. Hi, I have given. Uh, I need biryani. How? Sorry for that. How to make biryani in Telugu? I have given. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, they are given. So sure, I can provide with the steps with the biryani in Telugu. How they are. Okay. Biryani vantakam vidhanam. So I would like to copy this scenario and I would like to translate. Okay, to certain language. Okay. So so there are given different types of how to make how can we cook the biryani in Telugu. So I have to copy this scenario, the entire I mean entire sentences, and it will be pasted into the from address, and it will be converted to like which language we need to convert. We have to select accordingly. Okay, I just copy this one and yeah, I just paste it here. So it will detect. I mean, so auto detect means so it will be it is Telugu. Okay, I would like to translate into English. I would like to do. Okay, 1 second, guys. Spanish and English. Let's see. It cannot come through. I mean, I would like to do. Yeah. So biryani recipe method. First, biryani flour should be the prepared, and for that we have not. So this is the step-by-step process how to cook the biryani. It will be translated from the Telugu language to English, and whether we have to select that there are different types of languages are there, you need to select anyone. So it will be changed, auto change. Okay. So it will be detected like that. You can give, you have to give as input for the one language. That is also other than that, it will be auto detected from the, you have to upload some samples. Okay. And then we can move to overview. Let's see this coded. So I would like to go to overview. In that language understanding, I have already created the language, same thing that you have to create everything. So in the language also, understanding also, so there are different types of so we have to develop the so we have to develop the language understanding, and we have to query the prediction endpoint and explore the developed references. Actually, this is not this. I don't have in the preview for that. I need to give the exact to. I mean, test cases for this one. So that's why I'm unable to move forward this one. So I'm only having the test cases only because of the translator and language services. So I in that we need to understand the language classics, and in this before in that we have the discovery is there, and they develop how to develop the language. We have how to deploy the language, it will be there, how to monitor the language. So they are the different sectors in this service. And then we have to it's all for this one, so we don't have any preview for that, so I am unable to move forward. Okay. And then and one more cognitive service in translator in language, that is question and answer maker. So in the question and answer maker also, you need to go for the view, you need to create one question and answer, I think is Q&A. So in that one, I'm unable to create I mean question and answer, because it will be service is retired from 31st March 2025. So that will be, so I'm unable to create any. So in that one, we have to create one. Have to create the questions. It randomly it will detect the answers, and they will give the answers for you. So as per the standard, so that you are able to access all the things that what we have. Okay. So in that cognitive service, we are completed the visual completed and also speech completed. Today we have completed the language also. There are the two more we have to complete in this week. Okay. So don't bother about it. I would like to tell you everything in detail in the Azure, Microsoft Azure. And Uh, so after that, we need to discuss about Azure Data Factory, Azure Data Bricks, and Purview. We need to go through this, and SQL also we need to go through this. So we have. Let's see. I will tell you what are the services in Azure. We are more. We are having the 200 plus services are there. So in general, we have 18 is there, and compute will be 25 is there, and networking it will be 33 services are there, and storage it will be 13 storages will be there, and web applications will be 15 is there, and mobile applications will be 3 mobile application, and containers will be 6, and databases will be 20, that is SQLs and whatever it may be, that are 6 databases are there, 20 databases are there, and analytics will be 15 analytics will be there, and artificial intelligence plus machine learning it will be 26, and internet of things will be 24, and mixed reality it will be 2. So it was very useful scenario. There are the different types of mixed reality was very good. That will be we have to try ourselves as that will be very good. So I'm really tried. I really observed this mixed reality in the Bangalore in the Conrad Hotel when we meet the Satya Nadal in January 4th. It was very good. I have to add that video into our channel also. So mixed reality is very good, and integrations are 25 are there, and identity so will be 22 applications are there, and security purpose we have 21 services are there, and DevOps will be 8 is there. So and migration will be 8 is there, 8 migrations are there, and monitor one monitor is there. Let's see, management and governance will be 27 is there, and Intune will be 4 is there. The hybrid plus multi-cloud will be 14 services are there, and others will be 219. So it's approximately 200 plus services in the Azure. So we have to go through each and every one. I will tell you, I will learn myself as well. So I'm also new to this Azure services. I would like to tell you in details when I'm learning everything. Okay. So thanks for joining this session. And
Hi
so thank
Pratap,
you very much.
I have one question.
Okay, tell me. Hello.
Pratap, I have a question that how will be the life in Azure
1 second.
when compared to other platforms like GCP, AWS?
Sorry, I'm not understanding.
How will be the life in Azure when compared to other Google platform, cloud platform, or AWS?
AWS. So every technology has their standards, right? So IAWS will be created by the Amazon. So they said that Azure is very good. So in the Microsoft created Azure. So they are saying that Azure is very good. So like that. So every cloud platform is very best for their own resources. Okay. So don't bother about it. You have to gone through the Azure, or else you need to go for the AWS as per your standards. So everything is will be interlinked. So you need to you observe the Azure, so you have create resource group, everything like that. Like that only in the same thing we have to observe in AWS also. So don't bother about it. Don't confuse about whether it is Azure or AWS. Okay.
Okay, thanks, Pratap.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for joining. Please stay tuned to Innovation Tech Community. So I would like to give you the 100% effort to this community. Okay. Thank you so much.